That's cool. Hey, so what's this ZenBook Pro Duo that you were talking about?
So a whole bunch of laptops have been announced at Computex, and this one's kind of funky because it's got two 4K screens on it.
Cool.
Now, we've seen a Dell come out where it's two screens. I don't think it was 4K, but it was still, pretty nice screens. And the bottom screen became a virtual keyboard. To be honest with you, I don't like virtual keyboards. I used to do it when I took my iPad around and took notes on it, and I got pretty good at it. But without that feedback of knowing where my fingers were, I constantly
Yeah,
did wrong. It was still better than using my two thumbs. Like I could still type pretty good on it.
really
And I forced myself to do it because I only wanted to carry around an iPad because back in the day, laptops were like giant,
super thick.
you know,
Yeah.
that you're carrying around. Nowadays, my laptops is nice and small, and my Surface Pro is fantastic. Absolutely love it. That touchpad keyboard is fantastic. But this one, the Asus ZenBook, it comes down and half of the keyboard space, the top half, is another 4K screen. And they were showing some really cool things about it. So you could drag your screen from the top of the laptop down and in. So you had one giant continuous screen that could scroll, and
Oh,
that's kind of cool. But then you could also like pull tiles and windows down on the bottom one. So it's like, and I think it's also touchscreen. So you could be typing along, and then you're like, oh, I want to go to my email, and zoop, up in there, and I'm watching a video down below. So you could have like a video going while you got your notes up top, or vice versa. So yeah, like you could literally have Word open, and you could be taking notes and reading along there while your video's like a full screen up top. So pretty cool. It's getting a lot of reviewers are saying it looks awesome. I don't know what that's like for battery. Having
well, and the other thing is it just kind of seems like a glorified touch. You know how the new MacBook Pros have the touch bar?
Oh, the touch bar is terrible.
And it's just like not useful at all. I mean, it makes the escape key really hard to use.
Mhm.
And if I'm going to increase the volume or the brightness, I'd rather just hit a button. But I mean, if you can watch a video on it, I mean, that's cool.
It is cool. So we'll see. The other problem is it pulls the keyboard down to the bottom of the case of your laptop,
Sure.
and so you don't have a wrist rest. So they actually sell a separate rest that comes with it. So now you're packing your power bar, you're packing your laptop, and like a wrist rest. So I don't know.
I think we're going to call this episode Wrist Rest because that's the hardest thing I've heard.
Wrist rest. Wrist
Say
rest.
it three times. Wrist Rest.
Asus wrist rest. ZenBook. So we also had other Zen books which have really cool touchpads. So just like imagine your touchpad on your laptop so that you can move your mouse around, but now make that a 5.6-inch phone screen.
Cool.
I couldn't tell if it was running Windows on it or if it was running, it looked like Android. So maybe it's a form of Windows, but you could put apps and launch apps and kind of look at things. I don't know. I thought it was kind of gimmicky, but still, might as well use the space. And, how much more expensive could it be? I don't know. But that's another thing that Asus was putting out there that I thought was cool.
Hey, these are all really cool announcements, Matt. Awesome. If you guys have any comments about the ZenBook or the new AMD processors, just let us know in the comments on YouTube. We love getting new subscribers and new people chatting with us. Thank you for subscribing, and please mash that like button on
Smash it.
YouTube. Mash it, smash it. And we will talk at you next week.
Bye.